The New Mexico Supreme Court heard oral arguments this morning over whether the governor's executive public health orders are valid. The petitions brought by the National Rifle Association and the Republican Party of New Mexico are challenging the governor's latest health orders concerning gun violence in the state. News 13's Natalie Wattis heard those arguments and joins us now. Natalie?
Opponents say how the governor used her power to make these orders was not how the legislature intended.
Amdor versus Grisham.
Last September, Governor Lujan Grisham issued emergency public health orders surrounding gun violence and drug abuse in the state, which in part banned guns in public places in Bernalillo County. That was quickly rolled back to only ban guns in public parks and playgrounds.
The most recent orders say this order shall take effect immediately and shall remain in effect until January 26th.
Now, after having been renewed again, the New Mexico Supreme Court is considering whether the governor had the authority in the first place. Opponents argued this is not how lawmakers intended that emergency power to be used. Attorneys pointed out the difference between this health order and the ones issued during COVID lockdowns. The Chief Justice arguing that gun violence could be construed as a dangerous condition under the law passed by the legislature.
It can't be our constant state of being. It cannot be the public safety issues that we face each and every day and that the legislature legislates on every single session.
Yet again, there was pushback from the bench.
Who, to your mind or your client's mind, is the bad actor here? Who has exceeded their authority or not done their job? Because here the legislature handed this authority to the governor and said, here you go. We want you to have this broad power.
The attorney for the governor argued she was well within her rights to use the emergency statute the way she did by relying on the Secretary of Health to make the decision, and that the governor must be able to address emergencies when the legislature is not in session.
Waiting, a year for the legislature to come into session to maybe or maybe not fund programs that can help us study this is simply too little too late.
The Chief Justice questioning, is this something the state Supreme Court should look at? Or is it something the legislature should be looking at?
Our legislature very specifically enacted a broader statute with broader discretions. And if the legislature has the votes to change that, then they can change it.
The justices left off today saying they will put out their decision as, quote, time permits. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Natalie. The question of whether the public health order banning guns in parks and public playgrounds is yet to be ruled on in federal court.